Hiya everyone, Lexi here. Once Upon a Katamari just came out, and if you're either a longtime Katamari fan, that's me, or someone who's never played it, I'm sure you all have questions why this latest one is worth playing. I sure did. I got a chance to play it ahead of time, so here are 5 things you need to know about Once Upon a Katamari, which is being lauded as one of the best Katamari games since the PS2 era. Number 1. The gameplay loop. If you've never played a Katamari game before, it's a delightfully absurd experience where you start with a tiny sticky ball, small enough to pick up thumbtacks and erasers, and roll it over anything of similar or smaller size to make it grow. As your Katamari expands, so do your possibilities. Soon, you'll be rolling up furniture, buildings, continents, and eventually, even planets, suns, and celestial beings themselves. Even with a time limit, it's a cozy and chill game without being defined as traditionally cozy, and it's also hilarious and quirky to boot. Number 2. The premise. Every Katamari game begins with cosmic chaos, and Once Upon a Katamari is no different. The king of all cosmos, your gloriously over-the-top father, once again accidentally, in quotes, destroys the universe. Normally, it's up to you, the long-suffering prince of all cosmos, to clean up his mess by rolling up everything in sight and sending your Katamari back into the heavens. But this time, things get really wild. The king tosses a mystical scroll into the sky, and instead of fixing things, it unravels reality itself, sucking up everything in existence. Now, it's up to you and dear old dad to travel back through time, rolling through history to rebuild the cosmos, starting right here on Earth. Number 3. New gameplay mechanics and modes. Once Upon a Katamari introduces power-ups that transform how you play. These consumables appear randomly in stages, changing how each run unfolds. Grab a magnet to pull in nearby objects. Fire up a rocket to quickly speed through tight spaces. Activate a sonar to reveal the locations of rare collectibles. Or trigger a stopwatch to freeze time and stop moving objects in sight. Each one lasts only a few seconds, but completely shifts your rhythm and strategy, making the experience feel more unpredictable than ever. You can also now roll in style by customizing your prince or one of dozens of cousins, tweaking colors and faces to suit your vibe. And then dive into Katamari Ball, a 4-player competition where everyone scrambles to build the biggest cosmic mess possible, either in split screen or online. Number 4. Performance and presentation. Once Upon a Katamari runs with impressive consistency, holding a steady 60 frames per second on PC and modern consoles, while keeping the action fluid even as your Katamari grows to world-shaking proportions. Mid-level loading screens do appear from time to time, but they're short enough to feel like an intended pause from the action, giving you a moment to breathe and plan your next move before jumping back into the action. The game's bright, toy box-like visuals look better than ever, but it's the soundtrack that truly shines. It's a full-blown celebration of Katamari's musical legacy, mixing new Shibuya Kei-inspired pop, jazz funk, and choral pieces with returning tracks from across the series' 21-year history, all customizable through an in-game playlist feature. The result is easily one of the best soundtracks the series has had since the PS2 era. And, of course, the King of all Cosmos still finds ways to insert his enormous head into your field of view, because it just wouldn't be Katamari without him. Number 5. Platforms and Editions. Once Upon a Katamari is available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC through Steam. No matter where you play, the experience is the same delightfully chaotic mix of color, music, and cosmic mess. Players can choose between a standard edition and a deluxe edition, the latter bundling a digital soundtrack, art assets, and a few extra cosmetic goods for longtime fans who want the full royal treatment. So now you know a lot about Once Upon a Katamari compared to when you started this video. Once Upon a Katamari is available right now, and I've got links in the description and the pinned comment if you're interested in picking it up. But now, I'd like to hear if you're new to Katamari or have been a longtime series veteran. Post your thoughts in the comments, and let's reminisce on the shenanigans and crazy things that have happened to us while playing these games, or the weirdness you experienced as a newcomer watching this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.